Hey guys, it's the Trucking Millennial, and today we'll be talking about why millennials don't want to be truck drivers. Before we begin, I'd just like to mention I'll be giving out a $100 Visa gift card to one person that likes, subscribes, and comments on this video. Now, let's begin. Despite what baby boomers or any other generation want to say about millennials being lazy, there are actually other reasons why millennials don't want to be truck drivers. Today I'm going to list them. One of the reasons why millennials don't want to be truck drivers is because of the hours. I mean, you're working 60 to 70 hours a week. I mean, for a generation that likes to have multiple things as far as projects or likes to have hobbies outside of work, working 60 to 70 hours really consumes all your time, and it doesn't give you much of an outside life or family or secondary projects or hobbies or really anything that you would like to do with your life that's outside of work. So I guess you'd say work-life balance is really a struggle with being a truck driver. Number two, the truck drivers, the millennial truck drivers, get into the business and they're stuck with a job that's making them run crappy equipment. I mean, stuff that barely works, check engine lights going off. I mean, just rough idling. I mean anything, you name it, and the equipment is bad, and that's just not something that you would feel safe in. Number three is just kind of the lack of respect, and when I say that, it's just not a glorious position. Even if it is, or it looks like a glorious position where you're saying, oh, well, I just got out of trucking school and I'm making $50,000 a year. A lot of people might think, oh, that's great, but that just kind of ties me back to my reason one is you're working 60 to 70 hours a week. You realize that you can do almost anything working 70 hours a week and make that much money. It's not something glorious that you want to post on Instagram or Snapchat, or maybe you do, and then you realize how much work you have to put in, and it's not something you want to brag about. It's not a very braggadocious, I guess you would say, type of job. Four is the money, and this kind of just ties back to every single thing else that I've been saying. I mean, you're driving. I think the average salary for your first year is about $40,000, and when you tie that into working about 60 to 70 hours a week, $40,000 is not. I mean, you could be a server or work at Walmart and work that much hours and probably make, if not more, the same amount. So, I mean, just the lack of money, and when you get paid cents per mile, it's basically the middle finger from these trucking companies saying, we don't want to pay you. Our profit is more important than you becoming a better person or financially gaining from us. We want to financially gain on your back, essentially. Number five is you're away from your family. So if you work OTR when you first start out to get your experience, I don't think a lot of people realize this until they actually start driving. You're never going to be home. And even if they say you're going to be home, it's going to be for that 34-hour reset. So you'll be gone for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, a week, whatever the time period is. And you'll have 34 hours, which, I mean, you blink and in 34 hours on your break time, it just goes by. So a lot of people just don't like being away from their family for that period of time. And honestly, I don't blame them. And then my sixth and last final reason is just the risk that you take. I mean, here recently we saw a guy whose brakes went out and he hit and killed 4 people by accident, obviously. And now he's serving a 110-year sentence. And honestly, the risk that you take isn't worth the pay. So if I'm making $40,000 a year, but I'm risking every single day, hey, if I get into an accident, I mean, that $40,000 a year will be swallowed. It's really not worth driving. And those are 6 reasons why millennials don't want a truck. If you guys have any other reasons or can think of any other thing that I missed, please comment, because I'd love to hear what you guys think if I did miss something, because I'm sure there's 1,000 other reasons. As for usual, I will be giving out this $100 Visa gift card, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be posting more trucking videos. Thanks for watching. As for now, peace out.